Aw, Jesus. All right, we're doing it. We're going live. Got the question for you. What's heavier? The price of Bitcoin? Or, I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Let's just look at charts. I'm going to start by going through the questions you've all asked me. I got to figure out where to put my microphone, because it might be a little bit too loud. Hello everybody, welcome to today's live stream. Let's do it. What's first? Live stream questions. When was my last stream? A week ago. 1 week ago. So, we're gonna start with ETN, shall we? Can you hear my dog knocking over her food bowl? She's hungry. She's a hungry girl. All right, you have an uptrend, but your swing low is defined at 2,000. That's 15% away. Stay away for now. Next up, what do we got? 2 new messages. GXS. Okay. GXS BTC. Okay, we got a ranging coin. Cool. You have a ranging coin with a defined range. You should attempt to buy at 1030. Beautiful. This is super compressed. I'm kind of curious how the daily looks. Yeah. So still volatility overhead, but this is a nice range. I guess your swing high could be 1300. So, you know, good 15, 20%. Good morning. Yeah, how you doing, foreign profile 89693? All right. What's next? If you guys have any comments or questions, put them in the chat. I will answer them. All right, next up. 1 inch. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's funny. 1 inch. BTC. New on Binance. Okay, so 4-hour chart looks very volatile. Finally getting some compression in here. Yeah, I have this stream time at 2:30 p.m. MST, so that everyone can come in and tune in. But if I miss that time, I have to wait 12 hours so that we can actually have viewership in some part of the world. So, thank you for tuning in from the Europe or Africa or Asia. This is interesting. You could probably buy, this is a lot of ranging coins right now, which is not surprising given Bitcoin. But 8150, I would say, should swing low. Let's take a look at Ricey. Rolls Royce. They make planes, right? Cars, watches. I'm just kidding. Goodness, look at all this ranging stuff. So this actually here is quite clean as far as the compressionary range goes, with the swing low defined as 1.26. Just be aware, last time I did the fundamentals on this, this was bleeding money. So unless something has changed recently, I would fundamentally be very wary of Rolls Royce. England. Yeah, one of my students was from England. Shallow Bitcoin. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh my god, is this ranging? It's not. I don't want to touch this. This is awful. Alright, next up. BTC. EAO BTC. Okay, we cannot do that coin because it does not exist on TradingView. Next up, Algo. That one does exist on TradingView. This is a good song, but I can't have lyrics in my music. That's distracting. Okay. Wow, another ranging coin with a swing low defined as 2050. Like, I know that's kind of all we have to work with this week is just define swing lows, and that is actually in confluence with CLCP mean on the daily, so that is pretty interesting. Hi everyone, this is... yeah, hello. How do you do? Welcome everybody. If you guys want me to look at a chart, just put it in chat and I'll look at it. Alright, it's time for Bitcoin. BTC USD. Nice. Well, if that is not a parabolic trend, I don't know what is. So, most important thing about Bitcoin is the weekly. We should go to the BLX chart so we have full history. Alright, we care about one thing, and it's the wave PM. So we pop open this indicator here. This is our potential energy indicator, essentially. If you have readings that are... sorry, let's go to the... yeah, this is correct, okay. So essentially, if you have readings that are below 0.4 value or 0.7 value, that means there's high potential energy and it can trend sustainably for extended periods of time. If you have all your values up above red, so for instance here, that means you're exhausted and trend will probably end. Lo and behold, we had the end of the prior bull run at this location, and over here, we had the start of the current bull run. So if we take a look at this indication here, give me the alt fee, please. So one there, one there. All right, so from the location where everything was below 0.4, right? It was 400 days until we reached the peak on Bitcoin. So, guess what? From where we had everything below 0.4 to our current time, it has been 100 days. I believe our bull run is only a quarter of the way done. In terms of time, not in terms of vertical price. So, essentially, I'm going to switch this to logarithmic. Beautiful. Yeah, so at this location, we had our breakout for the bull run, right? And we saw nothing but upside. Currently, we have this, our breakout for the bull run. And if you take a look at our wave PM readings, our 200 period is still below 0.4. All right. And in all honesty, this is trend. This is expansion. This is great. So this is going to generate a mean reversion pivot. It's currently at $1,500, which is super far away, but that will expand upward exponentially to meet price as time goes on. So later down the line, that will provide us a really nice trend pivot. But at the current moment, it's going to be a little more messy than that. Let's try the 2-day, see if we can get a clean reading on it. Yeah, so 2,600 down here. Essentially, I'm just relying on the fact that this is a parabola and you want to buy at the dip. That's it. Beautiful stuff. All right, next up, I'm gonna check out Myth. Okay, if I remember correctly about Myth, this is... yeah, a pretty low cap coin. It has a tendency to wick to the upside and then do nothing for extended periods of time. So we just had our wick. I really don't see this doing significant trend continuation at this time, simply because you had the shitcoin dive, where you run down, all the hype dies, and then all you have is low cap volatility, which a small number of traders use to manipulate and abuse. So I would stay away from this for the time being until you can get a solid swing low. Check out QNT. Yakitori. I love it. Alright, QNT BTC. Seriously, if I reach the end of this list and you guys don't give me a single coin to look at in this chat, I am going to end the stream. That is a threat. That is a promise. Alright, you actually do have initial signs of downward expansion here. We just saw a completed mean reversion with an initial compressionary period, which is this blue here. We are currently tagging its 3.2 standard deviation, while every CCI period is weighted negatively, and you also have this new expansion bunning up from below 0.7. So if there is somewhere you can short this, I actually recommend shorting it. I do believe a downtrend to at least, say, 55. Okay. Next up, ADA. How you doing, Exam? Wow. Yeah, ADA is in parabolic trend to match Bitcoin. So what we can actually do is, this is a pretty interesting play, is we can take a look at our 80 period. Let's try the 1 hour, it might give us a cleaner reading. Yeah. This is now generating off of the 400 period. Let's take a look at that 400 period, shall we? Actually, let's do a happy medium and do the 2 hour. I'm guessing it should be exactly 200. You ready? Oh, it is exactly 200. Can anyone guess why that is? It is because these indicators transcend time frames. All right, a reading of 400 on the 1 hour chart. If you divide that in half by doubling the time frame, the 400 reading is going to read as a 200 reading, right? Because you're accounting for double the amount of candles, or double amount of the time. That means on the 2 hour chart, you're going to get half of the reading on the 1 hour chart. All right. So no matter what time frame you go to with these indicators, they're going to stay consistent, which is something I have never seen any other indicator be capable of, to have intra-time frame readings. Okay, 200 period. Is this 200? It is 300. So we're going to set this to 200. Beautiful. If you'd like to play with these indicators, please go ahead and click the link below and navigate around. There are plenty of explanations. So this is actively mean reverting. I believe this is going to see an extended period of compression, at least until, I would say, the 8th, just by basic extrapolation. So for the next 2 days, this should go downward and sideways. If you can attempt to get a short off of 26.21, it is albeit risky because you're betting against trend, but it does look like a good position. Also, I love this song. Let's check out the Sol BTC. All right, this is actually a pretty clean reading here. 240. ACAT should show this just fine. Yeah, actively mean reverting as well. So you have a bearish target of 2273 at this time, and that should slowly increase. We do have our first question from Dimitrisky. I like your name. XMR. Dimitrisky. I got really good at Russian accent for a while, because I decided I am not very social person, okay? I like to stay home, look at charts, and make art. That is my calling. It is what I am good at. But just to see if I could, I went to same club every Wednesday night for golf night, and I was Sergey. And Sergey did this for 3 months. He made a very large group of friends, and you know, Sergey was a very cool guy. And I just acted however I wanted and blamed it on lost in translation social skills, essentially. Like, oh. So, essentially, It was the thin line between being a Chad and being autistic, where you simply choose to ignore social cues. So, I don't know. It was a fun social experiment. But I proved myself right. I could make friends very, very easily. I just don't really enjoy it. Like things. Beautiful. Okay. That was a completely unnecessary tangent. Thank you for listening. Let's check out Ray USD. Although I would like to do it again, simply because COVID has been going on for so long. Although apparently everyone should be vaccinated by May here in the US, so that's good. Okay. This is very new. Yeah, dude, I can't analyze this for you. I'm sorry. Let's check out XMR. And then if anyone ever thought I was speaking Russian, I would say it was a Czech accent. And if anyone thought I was speaking with a Czech accent, I'd say it was a Russian accent. So that way they couldn't, like, test me. I worked in a Czech restaurant. It was, like, my first job. Way back when I was a small, so I learned it from when I was a wee lad. Man, it is late. Alright. So daily, we did that 3.2 tag. I mean, if for any reason we flash crashed to around 3,000 sats, you should buy that immediately. It would be a very reliable pivot. As far as the 4-hour goes, essentially, we do have a lot of noisy compression. So we can define outer standard deviations that should work really nicely. But, that's about all I got for you. Anything on the 1 hour, maybe? No. Noisy compression, 15-minute. You have a slight expansion to the downside. This might actually be a breakout. Soft target around 43, so you got a few percentage points to work with there. All right, SRM. If you guys don't put any other charts out there, I'm done for the night. Although this is very interesting. This has had essentially entirely positive correlation for whatever Bitcoin's been doing on the 15-minute. Although Bitcoin has been going very bearishly, so... okay, yeah, if you have negative correlation while Bitcoin's trending upwards, and then bullish or positive correlation when Bitcoin's downtrending, then yeah, it's... But... actually, the 4-hour here is defining trend quite nicely. Hold on. Hold on. What are we defining this as? Okay, if we look at the 160. Yeah, okay, so this is a phantom reading. Yeah, now this is actively mean inverting as well, so bearish. Okie doke! No new questions, that's gonna be it for tonight. Always a pleasure to stream for you guys. I'll try to actually stream on a schedule, because that would be good. Thanks. No, thank you, Midnight One. Allow me to give you the role of... probably can't give you any of these without messing something up. I'm sorry. Be good, son. Alright. I'm leaving. Ciao.